Alright, we're back in DayZ, and it kind of looks like it's a partially rainy day, which is not great, but we are going to be looting indoors, so hopefully that's sort of fine for this particular situation. We're in Staroye again, so, same location where we left off last time. So I thought it'd be interesting to mention that for those complaining about the lack of custom characters, apparently on Xbox, that is something that is in the plans. So we might get custom characters in the, I don't know if in the near future, but eventually that's something they plan to do. So hopefully that is the case. And yeah, I thought that'd be something that a good topic to start off with, because I know so many people are always asking about that sort of thing. Can that fit in the inventory? I really want it. Should we hold on to the bag and then put this in the inventory? Or maybe we should just drop the waterproof bag altogether. Yeah, do we need the waterproof bag? I don't think so. It was cool to hold things for a while, but I'd rather have the big pot, because as I've mentioned many times before, it's absolutely fantastic for collection of water and holding on to water and holding on to items, with the water in it. So definitely a very helpful item, guys. That's a nice wool coat, like the red style. But I think it might look better on a woman than opposed to this guy. He's kind of like the whole Crocodile Dundee kind of thing going on. Let's see. It's a pristine hoodie. It's just a nice red coat, though. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah. We've got a pretty smooth-looking town, and we're going to go through it. There hasn't really been any update news this week, just kind of things I've been noticing them chatting about on their Twitter. So it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe disappointing that they haven't really done anything, like even just some small tweaks, so I had something to discuss about in depth. But I would like to kind of go through this town and show it all off and stuff. And I do have a bit of a plan to go south more in terms of like my direction of where I'm headed, because I don't want to go along the coast, but I want to go along the cities there, because I have a certain direction picked out in Matchbox. We're basically going to try to get back on route to where we were before. Before the death by all those zombies. Get in here. But yeah, it generally sounds like, oh, there's a performance problem going on here. Jeez. All like laggy and stuff. But anyways, it looks like they actually do have a lot of stuff planned for the game. We'll see, if it comes to fruition. I'm having problems with that today. Fruition. And, yeah. Basically just like a waiting game with any of these titles. Those survival type ones. You're always just sort of waiting for them to keep adding new things and improving the experience. Oh, we've got a police center up ahead. But yeah, there's a couple of neat little spots in this town. I'd actually say it's a pretty good location for those that want to find kind of loot and don't want to directly go along the coastline. Because remember, there are so many ways to sort of experience DayZ as far as like getting to key places on the other side of the world. You don't necessarily have to... Oh, these pants are better. Are they coming in here? No. You don't necessarily have to take like the same direct route every time. Damp pants. Uniform pants. I'll switch over. Scandalous, I know, right? But more space. And they're not damp. Seeing that whole damp aspect to it, right? I was talking about earlier in regards to the rain and stuff like that. Yeah, we did go all over that in the rain video, so no point kind of revamping it, but clearly it does say damp, and that can have a huge effect on your health, so we're going to be smart about it this time and not kind of walk in the open, but that character was basically a one-off anyway, so not exactly too bothered by it. But yeah, it's nice to have like more endless type games. Now I know there's a lot you can do in DayZ, but when you're doing a video a day, it can get hard to be more creative with them. Minecraft would be like a much easier endless series to do because there's just constant things. Eventually I'll have to get to like the tactics of doing silly games inside of the world or something, you know, just to kind of keep it going exciting. But yeah, one of the things that I sort of wanted to go over today was the different type of vests that are available in the game, and we're kind of doing it similar to when I did the ammo types and stuff. Again, the Wikia is just a great option for finding out details about the game. There's so many like little details about it. And I'll also note before we step into this that they might not all be implemented yet. So it's kind of future-proofing it for those that are going to complain about it. Is that zombie for real? They've changed the zombie aggression. I swear to God, the zombies were not like this before. They are like way more pissy now. And their alertness seems to be like way higher. I can't be the only one that's noticed it. Like, I've seen them like jump over fences and stuff now after me. Is this closed everywhere? Like, Christ. It's crazy. I guess we should check our blood type. Anyways, the first item I wanted to chat about was the UK Assault Vest. So I think this is actually a pretty good one because it does hold quite a bit of items. What am I, A+, I think? I don't know. First aid kit, bag of blood. Yeah, we'll take it. If I can highlight it. I can equip it. Oh, I don't think I can hold on to this. But it's a good point for me to highlight the rags and get rid of those. Take the bandages instead, right? A nurse dress. How flattering that would be, but I'm not the Joker. Oh my god, you could get such a cool outfit going if you got one of the payday masks and you paired it with the outfit. Anyways, lab coat. Ooh. Let's be serious here. The UK vest. So this is kind of a bigger one. It comes in a couple different colors. There's black, DPM, camo, khaki, and olive that are available. And it can be repaired using a leather sewing kit. 12. Yeah, it's about the same as what I have already. So the size is 4 slots, 2x2. Obviously, because it's square, which makes sense. Blood bag kit. Blood test kit. Medical scrubs. I don't know why you'd want to wear this stuff. I guess you could do like a medic sort of role play or something with it if you'd like. Anyways, and yeah, it's pretty good. So what's interesting about it is that, you know, it really does hold a lot of survival items within it, which makes it very helpful. It's got a 30% absorbency to it, which is, you know, pretty good. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to talk about like the weighting of anything like that, because I'm not sure that those details are really too essential, but I just kind of want to go over, you know, the size and basically what it can do. It does have 1900 grams, you know, of a weight to it. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll just go over all the detailed descriptors. One sec. Are there zombies nearby? No, we're good. Because I do want to fill up my cooking pot with water. Now those guys are like really looking at me over there. They look all pissed off and stuff. And the capacity for the UK Assault Vest, still talking about it, is 8 slots, 4x2. After that is the anti-stab vest. You see me wear those a couple of times. Remember guys, vests are usually, most of them are pretty heavy and they'll take a lot of your stamina out, so be cautious with what you're using. The anti-stab vest is the only one that actually provides a reduction in bleed chance. And if it's coupled with the rider's jacket, it can provide excellent protection against melee attacks. And I don't think we have the rider's one right now. This is a 4 slots, 2x2. It doesn't hold anything because it's just like a protectional vest. You know, it just like provides cover to you. Cool, let's throw this back in the inventory there. I think we do need to take a second to eat, though. What? No, I don't want the water. I want the peaches. Get that open. And it is a 3,500 gram. It's got a 10% absorbency, and you can repair it with the leather sewing kit. It's fairly rare, and you usually find it near police locations. It has a 90% bleed to it, and a .10 ballistic. So, pretty good. Next up is the high capacity vest. It comes in black or olive, and yeah, it's a clothing article of clothing that can actually contain weapons, and it can change kind of colors when it's damaged. And you can use the leather sewing kit to sort of repair it once again. That leather sewing kit, it puts out. Oh, those are some cool sneaks. They're good condition, right? Hell yeah, they are pristine. That's what I'm talking about. This takes up 4 slots, 2x2 again, and it has a 12 slot capacity holding of 4x3, 2,400 grams, 10% absorbency, and 98% bleed, .10 ballistic, and 2.0 insulation. And usually find it in military points. And I hope this is kind of showing off the town well, so you can see all the hot key points to this town, because that's kind of why I'm going through each of the individual buildings. This main strip is sort of the hot spot, considering it has the medical base, the food place, and the police station right beside each other. Like I said, it's actually a pretty nice little town. Churches, again, pretty useless. They really don't contain anything in them. They're cool to look at, but the Holy Lord does not put out. Let's put it that way. Move to this building here. Trying to be cautious because there's so many zombies. And I want to get my orientation right in terms of where I am located on the map, so that when I move correctly, you know, I'm actually moving in the direction that is desired. As opposed to random, I don't need a flashlight right now. Okay, let's keep looking around. But yeah, that's basically the high capacity vest. And again, they might not all be in here, guys, yet. I just want to be sure I'm covering all the bases. Because then maybe somebody in the future can, like, look it up and be, what? Look, this guy's covered this. Or, you know, find it helpful. Nope, wrong door. Wrong door. Alright, we'll get into the next building here before we chat about another vest type. There are a lot of these creatures, and I find these sheds are actually pretty good at times. A raincoat. That does not look like it's a raincoat in a very good condition. Yeah, badly damaged. Rope. I've always wanted rope. Yeah, I don't find these guns very helpful. I never find any bullets for them. The leather storage vest. So this is like from tanned hide of animals, so, you know, it's probably not in right now, but like I said, we're going over all of them just to be future-proofed, and yeah, why not, right? Gives us something to chat about. So this is from when kind of, you know, I guess skinning up animals and stuff is going to be a little bit bigger of a deal. Oh, this is a good time to mention. Yes, guys, R&D, round. Don't worry about it. Same sort of thing. Just the short form. Doesn't matter. Oh, who will love broadcasting? With no... Does it have a battery? No battery. So yeah, these leather kind of storage vests, they come in natural black or brown. It's a closed off area. And you can kind of craft it in a number of different ways. You can use hide plus the leather sewing kit. You can use the hide plus the bone fishing hook, which is a bit weird. You can use it plus nails. Apparently you need 6, and then a varied amount of... That's weird. Or with oak bark. Basically, the nails will turn it into a blackish color, and the oak bark will turn it into a brown color. So that's if you want to sort of tan your leather options. Pop, 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 pop. I bet he was, or she is a female there. They're shaking in our zombie boots. A couple more houses left in this. I have, however, gone over the good part of this area, just so you know. You know, just the well-adapted part of it. Okay. I'm kind of worried about walking in the rain. It should be fine, though. Those canned beans. I don't think I have space for them. What do I want to get rid of? I don't know what I want to get rid of. I'm not sure I really want to get rid of anything. But if I had to pick something, it would be the Coca-Cola. Well, not a Cola Classic, because that's easy. So continuing on with the leather vests, they are 4 slots, 2x2 obviously in size, just like everything else. They have a 12 slot capacity of 4x3. They weigh 2,800 grams, 10% absorbency. Repaired with the leather sewing kit, made with the leather sewing kit. Right? 1.5 insulation. And these are crafted things. You don't really find them just sitting around out in the wilderness. I can't put that in the inventory now? Really? So it's too much weight. That doesn't work either. I feel like sometimes it's just about reorganizing things properly. Yeah. And making it work in different spots. Which can be like such a pain. Now you can kind of hotkey that or you can drag it over. It really depends on your personal preference for inventory management. Okay. So we've got the plate carrier. This is like more of a hardcore type of thing. And again, I think they've only got really basics. I know the stab vest is the most common. I've had the UK one a couple times, so that's not uncommon to see. So with the plate carrier, there's different types of it. There's some with holsters, some with pouches, and some are like the complete set, I guess. And it's sort of a modular clothing thing. You can have attachable pouches and a gun holster attached to it. And you can craft too. Water bottle. I don't need a water bottle, but I'm gonna drink what's available in it. Or should I make a suppressor? Maybe I should make a suppressor out of it. So yeah, you can have the base vest, and then you can attach pouches or the gun holster to it, and obviously make the better version. This is a 4-slot 2x2, no holding capacity. Well, I guess if you add the, you know, the other things to it, you can get that, but you get what I'm saying. You can fix out the leather sewing kit, 10% of absorbency, and insulation of 2, ballistic of 2, and a 90% bleed. And you can find these at helicopter sites. Improvised suppressor. Guess we could attach it to that thing. It looks so silly. At least I think so. No, choice is yours as to whether or not it looks silly. 12,000 grams, if that wasn't... I don't know if I said that. For that vest. Then we've got the press vest, which would be awesome to find. This comes in blue, light blue, and there's kind of like a different color variation to it if it's damaged, like most things in this. And it's more supposed to be like a calming thing. So with that one, 6 slots of size, 2x3, 6 slots capacity, 3x2. 13,600 grams, 10% absorbency, leather sewing kit fixes it. Insulation 2, ballistic 2, bleed 90%. And you find this in civilian locations. Blue, light blue, obviously, like I said. It's not too common of a thing. You usually see it in the menu at this point in the game's lifespan. So, you know, it's something you might come across, obviously. Drop it on the ground. We always take the flare out and we use it as a respect for the fallen. Even if there isn't any fallen there. I think it looks cool. And I'm blown away by the shadow design in this. Anyways, that's the press one. And then we've got the Smersh vest options. So one of them you can like attach a backpack to it, and that's cool. So it's basically the same thing. Keep this in your hands. 4 slots space taking up 2x2. 8 slots of 4x2 for capacity if you want to put crap in it. It's still raining, Jesus. So we'll check out this green building. 30% absorbency, 220 grams. Leather swing kit fixes it. 30% bleed. And it can be found at helicopter crash sites. Fascinating, right? So that's basically all of the vest types that are planned, available in this version. All covered, all went over for different factors and aspects of them. Yushanka. Hope that helps a bit with your vest seeking out. Personally, I think the vests sort of hold you down, and the only one I would truly suggest is the UK Assault one because it holds a bunch of crap for you and gives you the benefits of taking some damage. Look at that proud lens flare going on there. That's lovely. It's a very lovely Waxaw Baka. I think this is the road I'm taking, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to double check that so that I know what's happening. But yeah, that's DayZ for now. Oh my god, it's canned tuna. How could I have missed it? Or maybe I planned on coming back and finishing it off here and grabbing it. You'll never know.